Hello, hello. Hey, alright, that sounds pretty good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special Link Cable Gaming live stream. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host as we play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why are we playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Because they just added the best new characters they possibly could have. If you guys have watched the channel or like just read my writing on Link Cable Gaming, you will know that I am an absolutely huge fan of Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm playing it on a live stream series that's kind of like ongoing on the website, which is pretty fun. But they added, and I'm waiting for the dramatic pause here, Pyra and Mythra. I'm going to take a picture of that because that looks awesome. So Pyra and Mythra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 are now in the game. Obviously, as you can tell since I'm just seeing the splash screen for the first time, I've never played as them. I saved it for you guys. Aren't I sweet? Yeah, we're just going to jump in. We got a new stage, we got new music. It's a good time. I have not played Persona 5 Strikers, so I won't get that. I have also not played Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, so I won't get that. But I did get the Challenger's Pass. There's a whole bunch of updates. I don't know if you can hear the cat meowing in the background. That's Maverick. She's also excited for this. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Okay. Alright. So, the way we're going to do this is I've never played as these characters before, and I'm wondering if the best way to do this is to just set up an online lobby and let people come in and join and like have it be open. So we did it for, like, we've been doing new character reveal, or not reveals, but like new character kind of like first time playthroughs, and you got me going through the training mode, through the classic mode, just to get like a grip on them. But I think it'd be really fun to just jump in to some online games, and I want to open it up to you guys. So I already have some friends who are going to be hopping on fairly soon, but I will put in chat the code for everyone to join, and if hopefully that works out, we'll open up a battle arena. It'll be a public arena for everyone. So I very rarely do this. So I'm like, all right, let's see. So we've made it a public. We'll have it be a one-on-one. That's fine. That's all good. I know I probably should have set this up before, but I didn't. So you get to watch me set up the lobby. It's fun. Link Cable Gaming. Smash. Fun times. The arena's password will be... why is this part 9786? Why was that such a struggle to come up with a 4-digit pin?
Step into the ring.
All right. So I'm gonna put all the deets in here in the chat, the YouTube chat. All are welcome. The ID is K1HVL. There's the password in there. So So those are in there. People can join at their leisure. Because this is the Pyra and Mythra stream, I will be Pyra, and I know you can switch over to Mythra. I keep saying Mythra or Mythra. I'll defer to Smash Brothers announcer Xander's pronunciation. So yeah, Pyra and Mythra. Honestly, some of my absolute favorite characters. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. There, that's what I wanted. I just love Xenoblade Chronicles so much, and I really love Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The fact that they're in Smash is just really special to me. Like, I know some people were down. They were like, "Oh, more anime characters. Oh, more sword fighters." Well, first of all, if you look at the whole roster, the minority of them are sword fighters. So that's not really an argument. But yeah, Xenoblade is fairly niche. I mean, every game seems to do better than the last one, but it is still fairly niche, and I get it. Like, people are like, well, I want Sora, who's also a sword fighter, or I want this character, or this character, and it's like, I would be so happy if you got the character that you really wish is in this game, because I just did. I just got the character that I was like, I'm really, really hoping they're in. So, yeah, Pyra and Mythra are in. No one's joined yet. I do have some people who are coming, so we'll give them a sec here. But yeah, like, I am just so excited that they are they're in the game, and it's like to see how far Xenoblade has come as a series. Like, Xenoblade 1 on the Wii was like barely brought over. Like, Nintendo of America, I'm sure the story is told in way better ways elsewhere, but Nintendo of America didn't want to really bring it over. They were, the Wii was winding down. It was a really big RPG. They were just like, no, it's not really where we're at right now. And then it did come through, part of that Operation Rainfall campaign that brought a couple of other games over too. And it did, like, it was a hit in part because there was nothing else to play on the Wii. Like, this was before the Wii U, but like after the Wii's big games that all come out. So it was kind of like in this like gray area of the Wii era. And then it kind of built like a cult following. Like, this was the game you couldn't find anywhere. This was the game that everyone was like, oh no, it's really, really good. It's just stupid expensive. Like, I think it released like only at GameStop in the US, and like here in Canada, I knew you could get it at EB Games, which is our version of GameStop. But like, they never had it in stock, and I actually ended up finding it at a Microplay, which is like an EB Games, but like way smaller scale. And I have no idea how I found it there. And it happened to be there one day. Like, I don't know if it was a brand new copy. So I don't know if it was like returned or not. Just set the stage here. I don't know if it was like returned or not, but here I've got this game in my hands. I haven't bought it yet, but here I've got this game in my hands, and I'm like, I know this is a legendary game. And like, back then, I was broke. Like, I was working a minimum wage job that wasn't even like full-time hours. It was like really like, I had to be careful with my money. But I knew then and there, I was like, no, like, I can spend the money on this game. So I did. Spent my money. Had to explain it to my partner at the time that why did I decide to do that, and like justify it, but it was fine. And so I've got the Xenoblade Chronicles. I get my Wii out of storage and like set it up, and I start playing this game, and I was just like, it just really like blew me away in so many ways of just how like like the Wii didn't get games like Xenoblade Chronicles. Like this was an open world RPG with like voice acting and cutscenes and like real a real world around it. Like it wasn't just like, oh, little areas here, which is kind of like how Skyward Sword left things off on the Wii, like where it was just kind of like, oh, I guess we're just in this area and we're just in this area. I'm not going to badmouth Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is amazing, but it was like it wasn't abnormal on the Wii to have these really like segmented games, because the Wii was not a very powerful. It was two GameCubes duct taped together, right? Like that was the meme. Yeah, so I got Xenoblade Chronicles and I loved it. I played it. Sorry, I'm just getting the code to my friend here. I played it through that first time for like I was up I was up all night playing it. I was waking up in the morning and I was like, I gotta go play Xenoblade. Hi, Maverick. Maverick the cat is unhappy that I am not telling the story of how I got her. Hey, it's Nilo, Pretzel God. So anyway, that's my first experience with Xenoblade Chronicles. I played it to death. I absolutely loved it, and yeah, it was. There we go. Send a nice little message. Maverick, leave my leg alone. And we both. Yeah, this is not surprising. So yeah, so that's the story of how I fell in love with Xenoblade Chronicles. Look at all the Pyras and the Mythras on stage here, or on screen here. All right, so this is my very first time playing as this character. Oh boy, she's slow. I watched the Sakurai presentation, so like I know what to expect. But oh boy, Pyra, you are not a speedy. You're not a speedy gal. Maverick, stop it. She's like pawing at my leg. It's very cute, but it's like it hurts too. Yeah. So Pyra is the slow, like attack-based one. Like her attacks hit very hard. But she is slow, while Mythra is the speedy one. See, I really don't care for her recovery because it's like an up and down one, like kind of like Ike or Chrom. So that's, I mean, I know they're different characters, and I look forward to trying them out, but not a fan of that recovery. That move's fun. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it does come back. I'm gonna stick with Pyra for a bit because I really want to get a handle on her. But oh boy, is she slow! Like I get what Sakurai was saying about like a good strategy might be to start with Mythra and like cause some damage. I taunted, but I couldn't even see it. There was so much happening on screen there. I don't like recoveries like that. Like that's why I don't play as Cloud. Oh, you missed, Rex. But yeah, that's why I don't play as Cloud, because he has that just unfun recovery. There we go. Good kill, good kill. Yeah, you also have to be facing the screen, right? For that to do anything. And he got his final smash. Next game I'll probably switch to Mythra. Let's try like one of each. And wow! Yeah, we'll try one of each and then we'll try to swap them out. I'm liking her power. Like, she is not a pushover. But I get the feeling... Goodbye, Maverick. She's getting upset that I just was not giving her all the attention she wanted. Oh, I haven't tried this move yet. Okay, it's this thing. Spinning attack. That's good. Yeah, that side smash is ridiculous. So the last two Smash characters added to the game, Sephiroth and Pyra, have these stupid powerful sword moves. I think we can. Yeah, I think getting to within one stock is not bad. Again, it's my very first time playing as this character. I've never tried Pyra out before, so just gave him the final smash up. Oh, yes. Oh. I did not mean to switch to you, Mythra. Not yet. I'm not ready for you yet. It's an all Pyra show. Next game will be Mythra's. Slice. I like that her taunt is just Rex coming out and just like being super cheerful and supportive of his friend. Oh! That was there's Rex again. That was an unexpected KO. I didn't think I would knock him out that early. That was a good game. Yeah. I'll stick to the I'll stick to this character, obviously. But I just want to switch over to Mythra right away. Hey, we're on the new level.
1, go!
Okay, so she is not just much faster, but like stupid fast. Hey, it's Nia in the background. Oh, roll right into that. It was, yeah, everyone was like convinced for a long time that it was going to be like Rex and Pyra. We're going to be the, that's how that works. Ray of Punishment. Like that RPG trick of like calling out every single attack. Yeah, that was one thing I noted from the trailer was that Mythra technically has two up Bs, or up specials. Hi Michael in chat. How's it going? Just playing some Smash Bros. If you can play, you're welcome to join. Like all the joining info is in the chat here, so feel free. But yeah, like everyone was like, oh, it's gonna be Rex and Pyra. Like it's like a sure thing. But here we are. It's not. Although like Rex is in like he's in the final smash. He's in their taunt. Like he is very much a part of this character. I like that move. I can't quite see the hitbox yet. Yeah.
Concentrate, Rex.
So this should be like the damage one, but not so much in that bag. I thought that was okay. like, it's funny because it's like, I don't know if it's just Nilo's good with Pyra, but like I find like Pyra is a good foil to Mythra, because like I can't really do enough damage. Like you will always outpace me in damage, but my like edge play is not too bad. Like I can keep Pyra, I guess, away. Ugh, that smash attack is stupid strong. Yeah, this Photon Edge, I just like can't quite figure out the hitbox. Maybe it's because it's like it's got Mythra like flying around a bunch, but oh, that's okay. So that's how that move works. It's like you get like a small advantage if you dodge like perfectly. Yay! Good game, Nilo. This is also Mythra in leggings. Xenoblade fans know that those leggings are new. But of course Xenoblade, Smash Brothers is they couldn't get away with the non-leggings. I get that. Alright. So I've played a game with both, like individually. I will swap them out now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oof, I thought that got me. I was reading just before starting the stream that like since this that transformation is so fast, like especially like for side note to the side note, but like if you played Melee and like swapped between like Zelda and Sheik a lot, or if you played like Brawl and Pokemon Trainer, like those transformations were painfully slow. For it to be so snappy is pretty cool. Keep trying that. That's not exactly what I want to get through. Oh yeah, but what I was saying is, since this DLC's come out, the interest in Xenoblade games has like gone way up, and like they're showing like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is like $100 and more on like Amazon, and the Golden Country, which is the DLC. Oh, tried to be clever. Well, clever. Like Torn of the Golden Country, the physical version, which is not easy, which was never easy to find, even when it was new, because it was DLC. They just released it physically. As well, like that was like $200 for a new version. Like, really nuts to see like Xenoblade getting that much demand and attention. Which, as a huge fan of Xenoblade, I'm like, nice. Like more people will understand why I talk about it all the time. Pew. I also really liked in Sakurai's presentation when he was like showing off those figures, because I have them, and I was like, Sakurai's like, he's like me. He was like, oh yeah, these are for work, because like I like use these as like modeling guides, and I was like, oh, mine are just for show. But they're really nice figures. If you can get them, I collect figures. I recommend them. They're really nice. Yeah, if you get like just in front of that move, we both have our final smashes. Oh, I tried to dodge it. That might kill me. Oh, there's the game.
Yeah,
Good game, Mila.
burning
Yeah. Recovery. Don't try to recover with Pyra. She
Hit our best.
kind of can't. But switching in midair to Mythra seems to work out.
Three, two, one, go!
No, it's not a Xenoblade level, but it's got good music. So, well, it's got, and now it does because they added way more Final Fantasy VII songs to the game. Another thing too that I was actually like really, well, not like, I mean, I wasn't like, I don't know, I want to quantify how happy I was for this, but like, it is really nice to see purely female characters, because like yeah, if it would have been Rex and Pyra, it's fine, it's cool, but like, you know, the vast majority of Smash Bros. Fighters are male, and so to have strong female characters is really needed, I think, in the game. So I'm happy. I'm happy they went in this direction with this character. I think it helps them stand out a bit more, and like they already have a Xenoblade protagonist with Shulk. Like this is just kind of a cool way to go about it. Oh hi, Mike from Mike's Nerd Cave. Answer your question, I've been getting juggled in the air here. Yeah, this stream is just on YouTube right now. I did not set this up on Twitch, which is something that's been on my to-do list for a really long time. Is setting up Restream to be able to stream to 2 places. I haven't done it yet. So that's on me. So yeah, so this is just on YouTube. I really don't use this neutral very often. Oh, I was being zapped. I didn't even notice. Oh, good dodge. Thanks, Mike. It is very. If it's coming off well, if my narration is coming off well, that's impressive because I feel like I'm really struggling. Oh boy. Oh. I'm trying to like think in my mind like how many Smash characters narrate their moves as they use them. Oh, at least you got some invincibility right there. There we go. Good game.
Power of the Aegis.
Power of the Aegis. I have heard that there is, like, especially like through their spirits, which I haven't done any of that yet. But I have heard that there's quite a few spoilers for Xenoblade 2 hidden in their spoilers. Like, oh, here's the final boss, or here's a end game character, and like obviously I those aren't spoilers if for me I've played the game, but for some reason like these games tend to not like I don't know if people finish them all the time, so something to I don't know, be cautious of, I guess. Conscious. Having so much fun I can't talk. I was actually like a little bit worried, not so much during this presentation, but it was the Byleth one. I hadn't finished all the paths in the Fire Emblem Three Houses, and then Sakurai starts telling story details, and I was like, no, stop, stop talking. Teach me how to count in binary again. That forward smash is so ridiculous. And like, if you would have asked me before the reveal, what kind of character would Pyra and or Mythra be, I would not have told you a big BB sword wielder. Like, I would have probably thought more along the lines of how Mythra plays, like speedy and slicey. I probably also would have just said like, well, they're probably just like Mythra is an alt costume. To Pyra, or vice versa. But no, they went all out with them, and it turned out really fun. Like, again, this is my very first time playing as them, and I'm having a blast. Oh, that's Nilo. Oh god, I was watching myself. My bad. The two similar looking characters. I think Sakurai said that in the stream too. It's like you can trick your opponent because the costumes sometimes look similar. That doesn't have a ton of kill power. I think if like, this is very early, obviously I'm gonna like, oh, die. But yeah, obviously once I like, have a chance to like sit down and like, think of this character, but like, you know, play them offline and like, not playing high pressure modes. I'm like trying to think of like, what's the breakdown? Like I feel like I'm right now it's like a 60-40. I prefer Mythra, but like Pyra comes out to like try to land the KO. Oh, that hit me. I thought it was just out. Oh, there we go. I am gonna fly right off the edge of the screen. Good KO. Oh yeah, now like they added like what, like 19 new songs from Xenoblade Chronicles in. I haven't looked at the I haven't gone and listened to all of them. Oh, what did I do there? But Xenoblade Chronicles has amazing music, so having a place to listen to it is really cool. One of the more like underrated things in Smash Ultimate is how you can make playlists and listen to them like out of game. Like I know everyone kind of made fun of that in this game's like trailer. They were like, oh my god, who would do that? Good game. But I do that. I listen to the soundtracks. Mostly like Street Fighter 2, because that has just amazing music. But now that there's more Xenoblade music, I'll make a little Xenoblade playlist and just jam out to that for a while. Yeah, if anyone else wants to join too, I'm just going to keep plugging that fact that all the sign-in info is in the YouTube chat, so I'll plug that every so often, but I'm having tons of fun playing Nilo here. Me and Nilo play Smash Bros from time to time, and it's always great. It's always, like, every time there's a new Smash character, we're like, we streaming? So, it's It's always great to have you here, buddy. I really wish Smash Bros. Or Smash Bros. Had like, or I guess I should say Switch in general had a better like voice chat solution. Because they basically don't have a voice chat solution. It's basically use Discord. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, what am I doing? I thought it was gonna be harder to do the Chroma Dust one rather than the single big beam like that, but it's the opposite. I find it's Chroma Dust comes out more often. So I think all you have to do is like press B while you're doing it again. I was like, did I get hit or? Oh no! That's not what I meant to do. I meant to be Pyra, but I didn't mean to fall into the abyss. Oh, that jump. Pyra, honey. Oh, that hitbox is a little weird. I know I'm in my live stream series. I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 right now, but seeing all like everyone being excited for Pyra and Mythra, and then like all the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 stuff, I'm like, I kind of want to go back and play that. I might do that in my own time, but I feel like I played it when it came out, so like 3 years ago, but like still feels fairly fresh in my mind. Oh yeah, there was the DLC too, so both have the same idea. That is a good don't come back move. I think the reason we're seeing this level a lot is oh boy. The last time we streamed together, it was the Sephiroth stream, and we came here a lot. Her jump is so bad. Like obviously Steve has a way worse. Oh, I forget that these Smash things expire. I was like, I'll just hold on to this until danger, and then it goes away. And now I'm in danger. Horrible, horrible danger. Oh, that recovery. Good game. I was like, I think I can make it back as Pyra and not switch over to Mythra. I was very wrong. Oh, I'm player 2 now.
Go!
Run right into it. They're the same ideas. Okay, so you can't go under Gramps. Okay, kind of makes sense. This is, rough. Yeah, that landing leaves you very vulnerable. Of the commentary, like Gramps is like, oh, something. I like Gramps. It's a fun part of Xenoblade. Oh, you can't. That makes sense. You can't take out your final smash while your sword is gone. That makes sense. But that is good to know. Ooh.
The Arcadian Empire deigns to greet us.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the whole game takes place on the back of Titans that are wandering this cloud ocean, the Cloud Sea. And Gramps, the one we're on right now, which I'm a little happy they didn't, a little sad they didn't call the stage just Gramps. I think that would have been really funny. But yeah, he's like a much smaller Titan, and the other ones are the size of countries, and have like whole like civilizations on them, which is kind of similar to Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So, where you're on the Mechonis and or the Bionis and the Mechonis. Ooh, good dodge. Yeah, good game. There you go. Good game. I had already put my hand off my controller and was reaching for my drink. Oh, Maverick's back. Maverick thinks it's supper time. It is not. Oh, Nilo's switching it up. Wow. This is Maverick. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can hear her. I'm wearing headphones, but when it gets around the time to feed the cat, she gets very, 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 very vocal, right? She doesn't like me doing anything else but pay attention to her.
3, 2,
Ooh.
1, go!
So one thing that I don't know if it was a hint that like with Sakurai, it's always hard to tell, like because I think he knows what he can and can't say to get people like kind of really riled up for the next Smash Brothers thing. But he did say his statement about there being only 2 DLC fighters left. I don't know, it didn't have a lot of finality to it, and I've been kind of thinking that we are going to get a 3rd season of Smash DLC, which might sound ridiculous, but it's really just, like, these come out, like, the full set is going to be out within a year, give or take a few months, of each other. So that would take you to the end, like middle of. Oh, I jumped right. The middle of 2022, which is right at like. It's kind of like looking at like the rest of Nintendo's games that they've announced, and they don't really have a whole lot for that time. But Splatoon 3 is coming out in 2022, and that's a big online game thing. And you kind of think like Nintendo would want to have their two biggest online games, not counting Mario Kart, kind of going together.
Concentrate, Rex.
And
Sacred.
I was just thinking like. It just makes sense for them to just keep this DLC going or release, like, we'll just trade Final Smashes, to put out a new batch of DLC, because it looks like the Switch is here for a while still. Like, I know there's like all these Switch Pro rumors, but the fact that the Switch as is getting games in 2022 and beyond, I kind of feel like the Switch Pro, or whatever it is going to be a lot like the new 3DS. Like, it's an upgrade, but it's not like... You're not losing out in terms of games. Like, your games will play better on it, but not so much be unique games. So, it just makes sense to me, in my mind, that they keep the Smash DLC going, because the Switch will be relevant for a long while still, and this DLC, I'm sure sells, like, I'm sure it sells almost as good as the game itself. Like, it's more characters for it, and they'll be up to 11, which is almost the roster of the original Smash Brothers of just DLC characters. And it doesn't feel like they run out of ideas. Like, none of these DLC characters feel very similar to each other, if at all. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I was sure I was done. So anyway, all that to say, I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to get a Season 3 of DLC. I do think at that point they have to really consider oh, I think you got me. An Ultimate version of Ultimate, where, because like DLC and the base game, good game, the DLC and the base game do come up to like, you're going to be doubling the price of the game in DLC basically. So, anyway, all that to say, I hope there's more DLC characters. They're always great, they're always fun. And like, even characters that I don't personally like get like all like riled up for, like, I'll be honest, Steve felt like an eventuality, like it was always going to happen, and I'm happy for Minecraft fans, but I am not a Minecraft fan, so I was like, that's neat, that is cool, I'm happy for them, but there's just so many more characters, and like, you think of like, well, it's Pokemon's anniversary, are we getting a new Pokemon character? It's Zelda's anniversary, are we getting a new Zelda character? And then it's like, well, like, what about Crash, and what about like Lara Croft and all these other characters that are like, I'm not saying like there's no such thing as deserving to be in Smash, but it's like you could do so much, and I don't know, it'd be a shame for it to end and then have to wait until like the next Smash Brothers, which probably won't be for a very long time. That's all I'll say on it. I just like that this game is very much alive, and getting ridiculous amounts of content. And like I see you've been playing Splatoon 2 all night. I ran out of time, but I was very much like about to like hop. I was like, oh, I could play like a few rounds of Splatoon before I hop on for Smash, but I just ran out of time. I've been thinking a lot of Splatoon. I just actually, shameless plug, I just wrote an article on Cable Gaming about Splatoon 3, and so like I've had Splatoon on the brain, and yeah, I really like Splatoon 2. And, like, I don't really, I'm excited for Splatoon 3, but like I also at the same time I'm like, Splatoon, like, Splatoon 2 is already very good. Like, I don't really know how you're gonna like change it up so much that you get a sequel on the same platform. Like the launching in at different points on the map is pretty cool. Where you can kind of choose where you start a match is kind of the indication I got from that trailer. That'll change things up for sure, because Splatoon matches tend to kind of end up feeling like a game of tug of war, where it's because you're always starting at the same spot. If you get to splats, oh nice, oh right in the back of the head, that was like it hurt. But like a game of Splatoon tends to like finish like it's just a tug of war, like it's back and forth really. But having different launch points could like you could launch behind where the other team is pushing, which I think would be a really like change up the direction. Yeah, 4-team arenas, that would be nuts. Splatoon's already so chaotic. It'd be super fun. I would be very down for 4-team arenas, but I would also be very stressed out about it. I was literally about to say I'm having a really hard time grabbing with these characters. And now, Mike, you've got me thinking of like what a 4-team Splatoon match would look like, and I just imagine like chaos on a level never seen before. Like the maps would have to be bigger to accommodate that. Like I'm trying, like Splatoon maps aren't really big to start. I think you got me, Neela. Oh, you definitely got me. Game.
Power the Aegis.
I like the costume you've got on the blue and white one. It suits them well. I'm having a lot of fun with Pyra and Mythra. They're a solid character in my book.
2, 1, go!
Does Rex fish him out of the... I'll have to pay attention to the opening animation, but if Rex like fishes them out of the Cloud Sea, that's really cute. Oh, it's Poppy! I love Poppy Alpha. In the background.
Rex knows it like the back of his hand.
Xenoblade 2 has such a feel to it too. It's unique even in its own series. Like if you've been watching my live stream of the first Xenoblade and just know the first Xenoblade in general, it's very serious, like nearly all the time. Like it has some funny moments, but it's mostly it mostly goes for drama and just kind of epic scene setting. Xenoblade X is a fairly hardcore sci-fi thing where nothing nice ever really happens to anyone other than when they're having supper and what's her name? Lindley makes fun of Tatsu. Is it Tatsu? Oh, I can't. Why can't I remember that? Yeah, Tatsu, the one she wants to eat, and she's calling him a potato. Wow, that almost got me, and that was like near the end of its animation. My Hero Xenoblade. Yeah, pretty much. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is like very much. I'm going to avoid the word harem anime because not like Rex is mostly annoying to all these people. They don't really like. Not that they don't like him, but they don't want to be with Rex. But it's like friends. It's like a friends anime. Like everyone's friends, and we're off to save the world together. And it has this fairly jolly feel, and it has a lot of like anime, like the comedic timing of an anime. Like I'm thinking of the scene where you first meet Poppy and she's in like a maid outfit, and Pyra and Rex are just like deadpan eye looking at. Like I'm struggling to remember that Noppon's name. It's driving me crazy. This is Ricky. Ricky's from Xenoblade 1. Tatsu's from Xenoblade X. Why can't I remember his name? He's on screen and I can't remember his name. It's driving me crazy. But anyway, he's got Poppy, who's like deactivated. Poppy's a robot. And he's got her deactivated, but she's like in a maid outfit, and just the deadpan look of like being unimpressed with this little creepy mechanic. Yeah, like Xenoblade 2 has this like just has comedic timing. Like it's very well written for it, so it stands out for that. And like I like how every Xenoblade game. Oh, I think I got this one. I think every Xenoblade game. I like how every Xenoblade game, I should say, has its own feel, because you never really know what you're going to get. Like you never know, like, oh, if Xenoblade 3 is coming, I'm like, it could be anything. It could be a Dark Souls type game, like in terms of like setting, or it could be like a My Hero Xenoblade game, like Nilo says. So it's really, I like that they do that. I like that they mix things up. I know Monolith Soft has said that they're working, like this was years ago, so I have no idea where they're at, but they're working on like a medieval game in terms of setting, and they showed off some artwork, and it looked very like like the first thing that came to my mind was The Legend of Zelda, like because it was like castles and dragons and stuff. That was just a cool amount of effects on screen almost. But yeah, like it could be in the Xenoblade series. I mean, every Xenoblade game has been fairly futuristic in technology, but it doesn't have to be. So there was a sword, there was a blade on screen. So who knows? Monolith Soft just makes good games in general, though. Oh, that can get people when they're hanging on. That is good information. Yeah, they gave Pyra tights too, because these characters in Xenoblade 2, there's a lot of legs in Xenoblade 2, let's put it that way. Oh.
Very well done.
Very well done. I like how in every like promotional thing for this DLC, they're always like in like as small a font as they could, but also as big as possible to like really hammer home the point that Xenoblade 2 is rated T for teen, because they were like this game has artistic choices. Let's put it that way. It is. It shows off its waifus.
It seems to so happily not.
Everyone's on Photon Edge. I really like how fast they switch. Like, Zelda and Sheik were my mains in Melee. And that was like, the transformation was slow, but it was like manageably slow. But like when they went over to when they went over to Brawl and how slow, like you could hear the Wii struggling whenever you try to transform in that game. Like I dropped it because I was like, this is painful. Like Pokemon Trainer was unplayable in Brawl if you ever tried to transform in the middle of, whoops, just running right off the ledge. If you ever tried to transform in the middle of the match, because you were giving your opponent a free hit. Like, if you were playing against Captain Falcon, they were going to land a Falcon Punch on you, because it took the game like a solid 5 seconds to do the transformation. And the Wii is like, you could hear the disc spinning up, like it was pretty bad. But to just be able to like, bloop, and now I'm Pyra is pretty cool. I did switch a bit too early. I've like had this like mental like clock. I'm like only switch when there you go. Good game. I've had this like mental like not mental clock, but if you're less than 50%, I'd rather be Mythra, and if you're above that, I'd rather be Pyra. So that's my. There, I'm giving away my strategies, but that's my number one. And I know you can start the match as like the character you choose, so I'm gonna set that to Mythra for like what I normally play, but that would require like I don't know. I'm lazy and I'm like I can do it at the beginning of the match. Which you can do for every transforming character. I mean there's not a lot anymore, but like you always could do that. There was always a way to start the match with exactly which character you wanted. Like I remember blowing my friend's mind when I found out how to start with Zero Suit Samus in Brawl. Because like, oh no, that is a bad air dodge. Because like, typically in Brawl, the only way you get to play Zero Suit Samus is if you get Samus's Final Smash. Which is a really weird choice. Like, hey, we have this brand new character, but you can only play her in very certain circumstances. Milo, you are gaming me this one. That edge guard is a little, like, I know this character just came out and hasn't had any like buffs or nerfs yet, but that edge guard is a little too strong. As someone whose characters routinely get nerfed, I will use it to my advantage as much as I can until I can't anymore. It's this neutral. I never remember it exists. Like I'm going through my head. I'm like, oh, what can I try here? What can I try here? And I never remember that she has this neutral. Oh, that hit behind. I didn't expect that. Oh, back of the head. Good game.
Power the Aegis.
Alright, we've been playing for about 1 hour, so we'll do one more match, and then I will go finally feed the cat that has been screaming at me. So this is it. This is for all the marbles. Every single marble. This is the money game. This is the money round. So thank you for everyone who tuned in, and thank you Nilo for kicking the crap out of me. So it's been. I really am enjoying these characters. Like, I know I had fun with. I've had fun with every DLC character. Like we've been streaming them since Min Min. So that was what Min Min, Steve, Sephiroth, and now Pyra and Mythra. And I've had fun with every one of them, but I have to say, like, this one in particular, I'm like, oh, I could see myself, like, I could have this character in my rotation. Like, I don't know if it'll replace my main. I really do still like Inkling a lot. But this is a really fun duo. Ow. And I find like they complement and balance each other really nicely. Like, it's like almost like they're designed to play against each other. Like, Mythra has things that really do well at negating what Pyra does, and vice versa. Yeah, they're fun.
Concentrate, Rex. Sacred arrow of Ray of punishment. Once again.
Do it, Pyra!
Oh, I was like, roll!
Burning sword.
Yeah. I still think I'll stick with Inkling as my like #1 main, but obviously I will play a bit more with these guys. Try to figure that one out. I keep thinking that thing will hit me like a boomerang, and it doesn't. So I keep like taking time to shield and dodge for it. That's how you use that. Mythra, your attacks do no damage. See, I was trying to like take out my final smash there, but because I didn't have my sword, I couldn't. Ah, oh no! And Needle's so close to getting hits. Oh no! This is very worthy of the last match. Oh no, oh no. Good game. Had to end it on the screen too.
Pyra!
We did our best.
Nice one, Pyra!
Rex, you are the world's best friend. Well, that'll be it. We'll call it a stream there. So again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. This was a blast. Like, on a personal level, I just got to spend an hour playing as some of my favorite characters and talking about Xenoblade, which for me is just like, I'm like, this is great. This is exactly what I want to do. So thank you all so very, very much. This has been a blast. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back. So tomorrow we've got, what do we got tomorrow? We got the podcast tomorrow, which is always a hoot. We've got a bunch of articles up on the website, which are great. You should go read them. That's linkcablegaming.com. It's very obvious I don't have a script because I'm like every single time I do this, I'm like, oh god, what do I have to plug? But yeah, just find us linkcablegaming.com. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, and yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. Bye.